Last time on Fate Extra Triple C. There's a joke there! There's a joke there I want to make! But I will be strong. Oh! Damn, she's smart! Oh, that's bad! She fucking stole it! She stole my revive! Nice revive you got there, yoink! That's hot. You're just a lonely little girl. I'm going to word you into submission. Oh, damn! We're back, bitches! Bye, Melt. Melchalis's obtrusive wall is gone. Before us lies an uncharted path, the ends of which I cannot see. Student Council communications have cut out. Sakura was being taken over. I hope she's alright. Don't fear. We defeated Melchalis, so Sakura is probably fine. More importantly... She looks toward the stairs leading to the core. That's right, the battle isn't over yet. Usually we would return to the old school building, but we're in a race against time. Let's continue down the stairs. We need to enter the core before BB breaks through the barrier. I mean, we're gonna save first, though. Because saving are importante. Also, something I found out. I found out that, save states, don't override, like, actual saves. So even though I go back to a previous point, my saves are kept somewhere else, so they're still there. Which is good. Continue to the next floor. Oh, no. I feel an intense light for an instant. I open my eyes to find darkness all around me. This is the end of the far side of the moon, the moon cell's central region. It's dark and cold, but I'm not scared. I feel lukewarm. I hear the echo of creaking that reminds me of a heartbeat. This isn't like the end of the labyrinth that we've seen so many times before. This place has a similar structure to the labyrinth, but it's not the Sakura Labyrinth. It's a road to the moon cell's core made up of labyrinth parts. Right. I mean, I'm going for it. We run through the empty space. Space feels like we're going nowhere. But I have a hunch there's definitely an exit ahead of us. But just a little further. If we can get out of this darkness, we'll reach our destination. And as soon as I thought that, it appeared. Wait! Is that BB or Sakura? No way. A labyrinth core? And it's colossal to boot. None of the others were this big. I get why Sakura is at a loss for words. Touring with Force is a sculpture of Sakura. No, of BB. Oh, wow! I mean, I'm not surprised she has something like this set up. Oh no, I don't think it's BB, I think it's Sakura's! Taking her suggestion, I examined the remarkably giant wall. Fundamentally, it's just like the other cores, but it lacks the warmth of life in it. Like Ronnie said, BB doesn't seem to be inside this thing. This mind has long since gone cold. That's what makes it similar to a billion-year-old slumbering fossil. Oh no! Shit, that means BB did it! Oh, that's bad! What did she say? No, did we not make it in time? There weren't any signs that it happened. I mean, sure, this is the wall blocking the way, but the core's right there! Nothing changed at all over there. Wait, what does that mean? Is that BB's voice? Oh, the tone's different for sure, but it has the characteristics of BB's voice. What she's saying makes no sense, though. 5,961,600 seconds. 864 seconds in a day, divided by 69. Control was taken 69 days ago? Ha! 69! Ha ha! Oh shit! Wait. Doubts aside, why are my limbs shaking? This place itself is shaking, but aside from that, it's like I'm being driven by a mysterious impulse coming from inside of me. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared too. What primordial fear is this? Being here scares me. Hearing that voice scares me. Gazing in the situation scares me. Facing reality scares me. Looking back at the past scares me. Looking into the future scares me. So hold on. She's had control of the system this whole time, then. I'm confused. No matter what I do, it's all... Comprehending this moment from the bottom of my heart scares me.
やっぱりそういうことだったのね。逃げて。もう BB には、いえ、初めから BB にはかなわなかった。これは最初から決まって。そう。初めからあなたたちは間に合わない。私が中枢にたどり着いた後からこのゲームは始まったのだから。
Oh fuck!
私の所有時間中にこの領域における侵入者を許した形跡はありません。矛盾をなくすためバグを消去します。サクラベールグランデに到達した侵入個体を検索。
Sakura Vale Grande?
個体名サーバント、セイバー共に排除します。あなたたちの時間はここで停止です。まずい、戻るとマスター。どうした？なぜ動かぬ？逃げるのだ。
I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. My body won't move. I'm too afraid my limbs have been lopped off at the base. What's so scary? Obviously you'll be scared. I mean, confronting a god as a human is scary. Hearing a god declare that they're going to erase you is scary. No, that's not it. Something like that isn't scary. This fear is really disgust. Something that's become the moon cell should not be speaking in human. That's right. It's not that I fear God. It's repulsive to see a god that's taken on the mind of a human.
早く逃げて。そこで消されたら本当におしまいよ。やり直しすらできなくなる。強制退出間に合いません。早く。ダメよ BB。その人を消しちゃダメ。
Whoa! What? What's going on here? We're out! Oh, thank God. How? How and why? I awake from a heavy darkness. Seems I was out for quite a while. With my consciousness still unsteady, I give my arms and hands and body a once-over. I'm all in one piece. These are the old school building's grounds. Apparently, I was able to make a clean getaway out of that unidentifiable predicament in front of the colossal labyrinth core.
Master.
Are you okay, Praetor? Answer me. Don't you know that it's polite to spring to your feet when I'm worried over you? Saber's call rings in my ears. It was a frantic, serious voice. I'm still struggling to pour strength into my hand, but I move it. I pat Saber's head and say, I'm all right. Now you're awake. You truly scared me to death. Do as you please. I don't mind. Your hand is warm. I'm happy. Listening to Saber, I rest for a while. Soon enough, I feel better. I stand up to find I can walk without any issue. I wonder why I feel so dejected. It's like my brain's been turned into lead. I got out of that predicament, but my mind is completely restless. Usually, no matter what pinch I was in, the moment I returned alive, I felt a relief that would ease my mind. But just walking is making me feel down. Then, thinking about it, it hit me like a divine revelation. It's natural for me to feel down. After all, I still haven't gotten away from the fear I just experienced. There's nothing I can do about it now. I made it back to the old school building, a safe zone, but that darkness still lingers in my mind. Yeah, it's as if the sensation of I made it back somehow isn't coming to me. The environment seems different. Maybe I'm crazy, but something feels very different. Fuck, I forgot that part! So, we predicted that 7 days past the point that BB took control, all of humanity would be wiped out. It's been 69 days. Humanity has been wiped out since the time we got here. We're all that's left of humanity! Oh my god! That is okay, that's a twist I did not see coming! Holy fuck balls! I returned to the student council room with a heavy heart. Good, Rin, Ronnie, and Sakura are here. Only one thing's different here. It's the simulator Ronnie was running. It stopped doing anything. Seeing this, I became worried that the vague anxiety hanging over me was now an evident truth. Okay, without any basis for doing so, I accepted, which means I...
Simulator は終了しました。BB がムーンセルを掌握。いえ、BB がムーンセルの運営ソフトとして登用された場合の7日後。その最終死亡数値は現在の人口の 90%。地球上の文明はほぼ停止すると見ていいでしょう。
BB annihilated humanity again. Not again. No. She said that's what she was going to do. She said once she got to the core, that's what she was going to do. She's been lying to us from the beginning. She had already wiped out all of mankind. This is just a guess, I don't know. Maybe she was keeping us from knowing the truth and wanting us to stay here because she was worried that if she had just come right out and said, by the way, you're all that exists of humanity. So what happened is there was huge nuclear war that wiped out like a huge chunk of the population, but not all of it. And humanity was rebuilding. Humanity was rebuilding, like literally humanity was on the upcline again to like restore like the world. BB just said, nah, fuck that, and fully annihilated us. Well, 90%. I mean, let's calculate this out real quick. Let's say, like, right now, there's roughly... Let's say that roughly there's 1 trillion people in the world. What's 90% of 1 trillion? So if my math is correct, that's 9,000 people, roughly. And that's if there was 1 trillion people in the world. We don't know how many people were left in the world. Less than 10,000. Enough to repopulate. Well, that's... Well, and... I mean, yes, but we also don't know the conditions of the world now. Oh boy. How many people are left? Less than 9,000? Less than 9,000 people remain in the world? And that's being conservative. Oh my god. Oh, that's a lot. 90%. That's that big of a number is what we ended up with, huh? But we still have time. A collapse in the future is imminent, but we still have 7 days to work with. if we can somehow separate BB from the moon cell as soon as possible. I think you're forgetting it's been 69 days since then.
会長、それはもう。
Yeah, humanity's on its deathbed. Technically, there are enough people to repopulate the world, but with that few people left, I mean, a single outbreak of a deadly, like, I'm not kidding you, a single outbreak of the flu could wipe us all out at that point. Boy. She's trying to say it's impossible, that beating BB is impossible. I know that already. I'm trying desperately to stay strong, but my heart is already broken. Still, we have to do what I say. I can't stand by and watch the Earth collapse.
違うのです。7日の猶予があるのではありません。もう地球は滅びています。セブンレイターはシミュレーターでもあり、記録装置でもありました。あれは実在した7日間。我々が月の裏側に囚われた時から地球は死の星なのです。私たちはセブンレイターを通じてもう決定してしまった今を眺めていたに過ぎなかった。
I don't understand what Ronnie's saying. I mean, I do. Nevertheless, I find myself accepting the outcome. The Earth's already in ruins? Is that so? What we've been looking into the future, apparently?
そうよ。人類は滅びたわ。BB が中枢にたどり着いた。その事実が確定した瞬間にね。
Which was apparently 69 days ago. Fuck.
猶予なんて初めからなかったのよ。いえ、そもそもこの月の裏側に時間の経過なんてありはしなかった。
Time doesn't pass. Does that mean we've been in a loop? Just like how I was endlessly repeating the preliminaries, have been repeating this the same span of time? Question is of no importance right now, though.
ループだったらまだ希望があったかもね。でも違うの。BB は防壁を破壊して中枢を取り囲んだ時点でムーンセルになった。そしてムーンセルには私たち観測宇宙での時間の概念が存在しない。彼女はもう未来にいながら過去にいるのよ。
Oh. I don't get what Rin is saying at all, but I don't have the willpower to question it.
ごめんなさい。私も説明できる精神状態じゃないの。悪いけど結論だけ言わせて。私たちはもう何をやっても BB。いえ、ムーンセルにはかなわない。彼女は聖杯そのものになってしまった。
Huh. The Holy Grail, a wish-granting device that makes any wish come true, which is given to the victor of the Holy Grail War. Okay. Is this sorrow coming from realizing this truth with all 5 of my senses? Back when I was in front of the colossal wall, from the bottom of my heart, I no longer...
聖杯は一定周期で地球の未来をシミュレートし、その記録を保管し続ける観測機械です。それは人類史の始まりから続いている。仮想とはいえ、この月には無限の未来が記録されているのです。ムーンセルを手に入れるということは、自分が望む未来をその中から探し出し、実行できるということ。
Oh. So it does work differently in this universe. Okay, that's interesting. So, essentially, winning the Holy Grail War basically means that of all the branching futures that can happen in that moment, the future you desire to happen, the moon cell will make it happen for you. it's essentially a wish-granting device. But the problem is that it can't go back. Like, you can't, for example, wish for humanity to come back. Now, you could wish for a future in which humanity does miraculously repopulate the world. But they always have a catch. They do. The difference is that in the original Fate Stay Night, it legit was a magical wish-granting device. Like, for example, both you and your servant got a wish. Like, King Arthur Saber in the original, her original wish was to go back in time and not pull the sword from the stone. Have someone more deserving of it do it in her place. That is something that the Holy Grail could do. I wish to negate my servant wish. Technically, if you wish humanity to come back, the moon cell will make them repopulate in the best way possible. Like making the most compatible people get together to have children. Yes. But, for example, I can't wish my grandpa to come back. That's not a thing that can happen. Like, my grandpa won't just suddenly come back from the dead. All the dead people will be dead. Whereas, the dickhead who wished to piss off your servant, I would do it. I mean, if you so much as even hint that that is your plan to your servant will outright murder you. What if you wish to be able to discover time travel? Oh! I have a good poker face. Yeah, that doesn't really matter, because, I mean, for example, the servant makes their wish second. Always second to the master. So, if you were to say, I wish to negate whatever, like, you know, wish my servant makes, then, literally, your servant could literally say, I wish for my wish to happen regardless of their wish. It's a catch-22. Also, the wishes are made at the same time, from what I know. We don't actually have any clear indications of that. Also, like, something I love is that in the original, like, Fate Stay Night universe, Rin didn't have a wish. Like, legit did not have a wish. She planned on whatever servant she summoned to just give her wish. What they said just now stuck with me a little. Rin said, even if we return to the near side. Judging by that phrasing, does that mean we've confirmed there's no way to return to the near side?
私たちその気になればいつでも聖杯戦争に戻れるわ。でもすでに外は地獄でしょう。月にも地上にも私たちが生存できる場所はありません。
So ironically, this is the only place that's safe. Oh god. Things are bad. Things are so very bad. But I'm just now realizing something. BB chose specific people to be here. She chose very specific people to be here. Why, though? That is a question that has not been answered yet. BB chose to have us here. Obviously, we're the protagonists, that makes sense. But they also chose to have Rin, Ronnie, Leo and his servant, Gato, Shinji, Kiara, and Jinako. BB chose to have all of us here. But why? What was the purpose of that choice? There has to be a reason, and I need to figure it out. And of course, I know, McCullen, you won't spoil me, and I appreciate that. Thank you. I figured we might reach that conclusion. Please don't tell me. Please don't say it. Because the conclusion I came to when I stood in front of the wall will end up coming true. Yeah, but then you're... It's the same as a slow death. You're just waiting for all eternity to pass with nothing to do. With no purpose. Ronnie's words fall in the student council room like a curtain call. It's all over? The Earth, the Holy Grail War, our battle, it's all really over? Without a doubt, it really is over. The proof is in the fact that no one said anything further. A strong sense of failure shrouds my vision in darkness. Our battle ends here. Death simply hasn't visited us yet, and we have nowhere left to go. Sweet poison slowly making its way through our bodies has reached lethal levels from the very start. We simply hadn't realized it. It's probably the reason Melt wanted to melt us down. She knew the truth. Fuck. Chapter 7. I love you. The depths of a young maiden. Ah, the final... Oh, so this is the final chapter, I'm guessing. Now, that was a very simple intro. Suddenly I heard strange words. They were calm words. There was no voice. It was like I was being directly spoken to, not through sound, but through text. We got through the finale and came to the end. The battle is over. All we can do now is give up. Is this twice? Is this twice? I know that that's not someone you're gonna understand, Sempre, but is this twice our Peaceman? It would make so much sense. The words come sharply, but there's a warmth in their meaning. The speaker of those words seems to relate to me. But I don't remember. Who is this? Oh, yeah! I was watching a video and just heard my name. And don't know what, but no, I won't spoil it for you. Well, thank you. That's all I ask. No clue. What did you say? Me? I heard my name. Sempre, what I said was, this is a name you're not going to know unless you played the first game. I think the person talking to me right now is Twice. There's an actual character named Twice R. Peaceman. And Peaceman is spelled like piece, like a piece of a puzzle. Peaceman. And he was the final boss of the first game. And his servant was the fucking Buddha. I'm not even kidding you. It was the fucking Buddha. Wasn't Gilgamesh the final boss? No, Gilgamesh wasn't in the original game at all. He's only in this game as a playable servant. He was not in the first game at all. Well, in Fate Extra, I should say. I'm sure I've never met this person before. Not yet. Even if one day I definitely will. No choice but to meet and fight them, but not yet. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone here. Does this mean, because we're always trapped in the present, Twice is still waiting for us to have our final battle with him in the actual timeline? Is that what's happening? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No, no! Oh no! No, no! 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 Oh no! No! Oh yeah! Yeah! Oh no! 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 Yes! But no! Oh no! Oh! I say no, but I mean yes! Oh no!
One eternity later.
Oh no! Oh no! No, I understand now! Oh, I think I have pieced everything together, and I don't know how, but I did! Oh, shit-tucky! I think my original theory wasn't as far off as I thought it was. Oh my god! A deadlock? This is no deadlock, this is eternity! So long as we're here, we won't vanish. So long as we give up, we can call this a perfect world, even if it's far too small, closed-off world. Oh, he's not wrong. A conclusion, a decision that there's no future. Words. The final beginning hope. Yep, that's definitely Peaceman. He says that, therefore I may have given up. But I mustn't draw the conclusion. A picture that never changes is a picture that never ends. One which represents the concept of eternity better. Oh, which one represents the concept of eternity better?
人生は完成することが目的だ。どのような生命も、どのような文明も、いつかは終わる。我々はその終わりを目指している。だが、今君が描くその絵は、終わりに足るアートグラフと言えるのかね。
The true meaning of those words are too sublime for me to understand. Those words are the precipice of one who is above humans, a messiah. There's only one aim behind it that I can gather, and that is, I won't end. I won't end. This place isn't right. The situation isn't right. This isn't the end yet, I think. I'm shocked. Ultimately, I guess that's one thing my mind can't do. The reason why is, even if my mind were to break, my sword is still in hand.
その言葉こそ、君のすべてだ。
Suddenly I wake up. It seems I had a fragmented dream.
目を覚ましたか？そなた随分と疲れていたのだな。ひときわ深い眠り。世は何も言わず、いそいそと出かける支度をしよう。我が奏者の気持ちに応えねばな。惚れ直すがよい。それぐらいの察しの良さはあるのだぞ。
I love you, Saber! I bring my servant along and leave my room. First, let's go talk to our student council allies. We need a firm grasp of the situation at hand. Good plan. Everything's in a weird haze. Is there anyone even left in the school? Oh, there's this guy. Giving up on going home. All this stuff is for me to stay here forever for all eternity. Well, that sucks. That's a horror. Wait, what's this? Townsend for guidance counselors. Paper's blank. Okay. Now there's no date, no nothing. Everything is going to disappear real soon. There's one last thing I want to know. Why am I here? What happened that made me used to be his girlfriend? I see. This isn't the talk to be talking about dates, so I didn't make it in time. Figures. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can't believe BB made it to the core. What's going to happen to the moon cell? And us? And you? What are you going to do? That's a good question. My apologies. I was trying hard to, up until now. I'm going to abandon processing any more thoughts. I can no longer verify that my value in existing... I can no longer verify what my value in existing is. Oh no. Transferred all pseudo-spiritrons, keeping me active over to Sakura. Oh. Well, that's fucked up. And sad. I'm sad it was all useless from the beginning. Before, like, I asked you to lend me your notes, yeah, but, like, I don't remember taking any class. And it's true. No, never mind. Oh, boy. Everybody's kind of super fucked up right now. Embarrassing, my body won't stop shaking. I've been reset tons of times, but being deleted is a first. Just wait a little longer, okay? Once I get my thought process in order, I'll be back to my old self, see? Oh. You're not saying anything, which is Weird. Adult garters? Okay, we'll see what those look like. Yay! Okay. Items alone just aren't enough sometimes. Wait, where's Taiga? Normally she's here. Janako, how you doing? How you doing, girl? You still intend on trying something? I think you're incredible, Hakuno babe, but sometimes it's pointless to push on. Yeah, she really hasn't been in the story despite being here. Like, ever since her dungeon. Which is unfortunate. I think she's been kind of underutilized. Alright, friends. Wait, Sakura's not here? That's weird. What's the matter? I don't think there's any more need for me to speak. Our operation is meaningless now. I'm starting to despise myself. The old me wouldn't have suffered. If I hadn't learned about the human mind, I would have maintained my own mental state. I hate myself for thinking that way. I'm sorry, I'm an imperfect homunculus. Still need something? About the Moon Cell's AIs. I considered asking about the AIs. Every Holy Grail war, the Moon Cell erases all NPCs and resets every AI's experiences. What's the reason for that? Let's see. My guess it's so it won't deviate from how it should be as an observation machine. In reality, it may be so that it avoids cases like the one we're in. The Moon Cell is the eye of God. Within the core is its storage medium made of photons, which exists on a higher dimension. Moon Cell's core knows how to end humanity, however, it provides no evaluation on such a result. Moon Cell doesn't say which choices lead to a better future. That is to say, it has no criteria for evaluating good and bad. That's exactly why it leaves humanity to manage the Earth. No, it exclusively acts as an outsider that never intervenes. But if an AI with a clear criteria were to enter it, the Moon Cell may use it as a part of its intelligence and pick a better future, which would be the obliteration of humanity. If they're ultimately going to go extinct, then it should be done now. Taking it as a decision that curbs the waste of resources, I think it's extremely logical. Oh, whether it's BB or some other AI, the end result is the same. So long as it's an AI that can't break from being rational, an AI would choose to purge the Earth of humans. In BB's case, her method, collapse by the way of human free will, could be considered humane. That assumption makes no sense, since AI aren't supposed to be able to assimilate with the Moon Cell. The result of all this is what wasn't supposed to be possible to happen did. Some fatal bug has occurred in the Moon Cell. It's not that Miss Tosaka, you or I were inadequate, nor is it Sakura or BB's fault. That bug is the cause of this destruction. Saying this, Ronnie then stops talking. Now it looks more like Ronnie is more defeated than Rin is. But then, doesn't something seem odd then? Doesn't it seem odd that the Moon Cell could in any way be taken over by an AI? Maybe it's not an AI that's... Maybe it's not an AI that's taken it over! Maybe BB herself didn't necessarily take control of it. Maybe something else did and is using BB as a medium. Need something? As you can see, I don't feel like talking. Leave me alone for a while. What is it? Have you something you want to ask? What's an observed universe? An observed universe? I did explain something like that. Here, time doesn't pass. If we're in a loop, we might still have a chance, something like that. Theory is, when you go back to the past and put the known present aside, you can rewrite the unknown present. But this situation is nothing like that kind of far-fetched dream. We can't change the result that occurred no matter what we do. The far side of the moon is a world made of imaginary numbers. There is a concept of time, but how it works differs from reality. I suppose I should say it's the difference between perceived time and recorded time. Look, we're talking about this right now in the present, right? But 1, 2, 3... There. Now what I said 3 seconds ago became the past, even though we're still in the middle of the present of our conversation. This is the perceived flow of time. Through humans' own perception, we separate time and space into past, present, and future. Observed universes have very simple laws of physics. People can't see what comes after the present, but they can influence the future. It's a bit different. It's a bit late to mention this, but the real world and the near side of the moon are managed by this observed universe. With me so far? More or less. Basically, our world is the one with time that we perceive. Humans perceive the past as constantly updating into the present. From that present, we observe the future, which eventually comes. We can't perceive all three at the same time. But a recorded universe's laws are different. A recorded universe is perceived from several dimensions above, a high-dimensional entity. From the perspective of a higher dimension, the third dimension looks like a flat scroll. It's like that if the 3D world has a world printed in a book, you can jump from within the book and land outside the book. You look down at the records of your past, present, and future that's in the book whenever you want it. That's the perspective of a higher dimension. You get it? With that being the case, all time within the book has equal value. I mean, you'd be able to flip to any page you wanted. No more past or future. It's the same here. This is an imaginary number space. A higher dimensional space outside made of light. The far side of the moon is fundamentally managed through the laws of the recorded universe, not an observed universe. We're foreign matter. No, we're guests here, creatures from an observed universe that's been tossed into a recorded universe. But the moon cell's core is a parallel world simulator where past, present, and future exist simultaneously, with all outcomes calculated. Basically, it's a recorded universe entity, and now BB's become the moon cell. She gained the perspective of a higher dimension. That's why BB can manipulate the past and future at the same time. The moment BB reached the core, she gained the power to select a future and set it. The moon shell was purely the eye of God. With an AI like BB mixed in now, it's become the brain of God. I don't know what the future will look like in a few hours, but either way, BB reaching the moon cell, that truth isn't changing. She's now become a recorded universe entity. BB can make facts retroactive. She can make it so that she knew this present would come. Oh, it's all pretty confusing. Once BB became the moon cell, she became able to tell her past self about this present. So BB knew from the very start that we wouldn't make it in time no matter what. Chasing after her as if we might make it in time somehow. That act itself was futile. It was decided from the beginning that BB would reach the core in the end. We were fighting so that we would lose? Anyway, that's how it is. If you get it now, then be quiet for me. You can't win against God. If you're feeling restless, how about walking around the school? It's safe after all. We're being kept here like pets. Something's up here, though. Maybe it's just me. Greetings, friends! Did you know that I have a Patreon, which will help not only keep the channel alive, but allow me to buy more toys for my cats? And really, that is the most important thing I need the Patreon for. So, join my Patreon today to keep my kitties happy.